I'm here today to tell you a little bit about what you're looking at. You're looking at an original silver halide gelatin print. In layman's terms, that's an old fashioned black and white photograph that is handmade from the very beginning, from shooting the photo on film, processing the film, and printing it in a darkroom. I have my own darkroom where I do all my work so I can control everything that is being created. The artwork that you're looking at is called La Sicilia. It is a photograph of boys in Catania, Sicily that I made around 1977. This original print is archival matted, and it's branded with my fingerprint to make sure that you are getting the exact piece of artwork that you see online. That is mounted with archival acid-free corners, and the backing is all acid-free as well. When you get this, it is ready to put in a frame and hang on your wall. The overall size is 12 by 14 1/4, and a couple of the other things that you get along with the print is a certificate of authenticity that has a photograph of the actual print that's matted, and also the one that's opened up so you can see the fingerprint. It tells you a little bit about it, who made the print, when it was made, when it was printed. It even tells you that it was made, what type of film and what type of camera was used. It also comes with the story of the piece of art. This particular one starts out, this group of boys were being typical kids in the streets of Catania, Sicily, circa 1977. And it goes on to give you a little bit of my recollection of how I made this piece of art. Each one is completely different than the one before it or after it. That's why I call them an original print. When you work in a darkroom with a negative and wet processing, where you process the paper for, say, 2.5 to 3 minutes before you stop the processing, there could be variations. In fact, there are variations in the final print if it goes to 235 or 245 or even 150 instead of 2 minutes. Each one is a piece of original art that I made from start to finish. That means I took the photo, I made the photo whenever that negative was exposed, I processed the film in my darkroom, I then enlarged that negative in my enlarger in the darkroom, processed it in developer, stop, bath, and fixer, washed it for an appropriate amount of time, hung it to dry, and then it's matted in an archival form. So what you get is not only the story, the certificate of authenticity, the artwork, but it's going to come to you in a clear, acid-free bag in a box that is shipped to you free of charge.